Hey everybody, welcome to In Bed with the Millennial. I'm the Millennial, Javeda Bay, and this is my bed. So today I want to talk about cleaning sex toys because I feel drawn to it almost every month to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it. First things first, there are multiple options and ways to clean your toys. The most common and the one I recommend the most is using toy cleaner, just because it's safe on all toy materials. You don't have to think about anything. You just clean it and you're done. Most lubricant brands actually sell their own type of toy cleaner. I personally recommend System Joe foam toy cleaner, just because you can actually see the foam on the toy. The bottle lasts you so much longer. System Joe foam toy cleaner is my favorite, but there's a lot of other different brands out there. I've heard that there's actually like toy cleaning wipes. I personally have never tried them, but I've heard that's a thing. If I ever get my hands on them, that'd be great, because like I am lazy and like walking to the bathroom to clean my toys. Oh my goodness. But I digress. So I recommend toy cleaner on all toy materials. You would just like squirts it on, scrub it down, rinse it under warm water, and then I recommend letting it air dry, just so that way you don't get like towel lint or anything else on the toy. And then you just store them in a nice closed room temperature space. Don't put them somewhere too hot. Don't put them somewhere too cold, unless they're made for that and that is your intention. But just try and keep them at room temperature. There is another great option where, depending on the toy material, aka silicone or glass or stainless steel, you can boil it in hot water to clean it, and then you don't need toy cleaner, but you gotta boil it. So I will say, if you live with roommates and you all share pots and pans, maybe one, buy your own pot for this, to communicate with them that you are gonna be doing this, but you're using like your own pot if they're not okay with it. And just like say like, hey, I'm about to go in the kitchen and like sanitize like my dildos, so maybe like don't come in if you don't want to see what size dildo I use on the reg. Just a thought, but like to each their own, do whatever you want. But for silicone, glass, and stainless steel toys, you can totally boil them to clean them and not have to worry about getting toy cleaner. So if that's your whole collection, just those three material types, go cray cray, as long as none of them have batteries. If it's battery powered, don't even think about it. I want to express that. If you have a battery operated toy, whether it's rechargeable or actual batteries, do not try and boil it. Great. But yeah, once you boil it, take it off and just like let them air dry and store them as you normally would. So there's lots of options depending on the toy. There's lots of options of toy cleaners, but please just clean your toys, because it's extremely important so that you minimize like getting bacterial infections, things of that nature, but also like you want the best experience with your toy. A clean toy is going to give you the best experience. Also, it's going to help with the longevity of your toy. Do you want to keep buying new toys every month? No, unless you got that expendable income, then do your thing. Come see me at the sex shop I work at. But if not, wash your toys. It will carry their life out longer, especially if you wash them properly. Now, on that note, if you do not have toy cleaner and right now you're unable to get some, like the money's just there, you're like, girl, I can't. I hear you, trust me. So then I would recommend using a unscented hand soap. Unscented hand soap. If you got like that frilly, flowery lavender hand soap in your bathroom, do not use that. Use specifically unscented, like a Dial. Dial is, I recommend it. Dial. Just unscented hand soap. And use it just as you would if it was a toy cleaner. So just like suds it up, scrub a dub, rinse the toy, and let it dry. But please, for the sake of me, please wash your toys. Always wash your toys. Always. Always. That's that. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. But make sure y'all come back next week for an all new episode. Yeah, make sure you like this and send it to a friend. So remind them to wash their toys too. Okay? Okay. Deuces.